Right. Pretend I didn't say anything earlier, and everybody, welcome to Mountain Music Showcase. Glad to have you with us. Good crowd here, full house again. Thank you so very much. Well, Krista, sweetheart, I'll say it again. Welcome to us. Be here with us from Sandy Ridge. What is it, Ralph Stanley Parkway? Okay, good deal. Anyway, glad to have all of you with us, and we're going to get to the music just as soon as I say thank you to our veterans. So get those hands up and let me see them. I say it every week, and I'll keep saying it. Thank you, veterans, so much for all your services and your sacrifices. You new veterans by way of home, thank you, too. Because of all of you, we're here. So now, if you will, help me welcome back the family to the old Southern porch. This is the State Line Band.
All right. For our first number, we're going to get Miss Kitty up here to start the show off tonight. And she's got a good one, up-tempo, called Only Mama.
Well, everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. You keep a stepping out of line and messing with my mind. If you had any sense, you'd quit. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny boy, you said I was the only girl to bring you joy. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find you got the only mama that'll walk the line. I keep a working every day, all you wanna do is play. I'm tired of staying out all night. I'm coming unglued from your funny little mood. Honey, baby, that ain't right. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny boy, you said I was the only girl to bring you joy. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find you got the only mama that'll walk the line. You keep a packing up my clothes and everybody knows you still just putting me on. 'Cause when I start walking, gonna hear you start talking, begging me to come back home. 'Cause ever since you were a little bitty teeny boy, you said I was the only girl to bring you joy. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find you got the only mama that'll walk the line. You got the only mama that'll walk the line. Yeah.
All right. Great job, Kitty. We're going to reach back now and do a little Merle Haggard for you, called The Fugitive. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Well, I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days, while Mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I am a hunted fugitive with just 2 ways. I'll run the law or spend my life in jail. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. Well, I'm lonely, but I can't afford the luxury of having the one I love to come along. For she'd only slow me down, they'd catch up with me. For he who travels fastest goes alone. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. I'm on the road, my way is my home. Yes, I'm on the run, the highway is my home. All right, thank you. Give Danny a chance to change instruments over. We're going to get Danny Price up here to do one. Like I said in some of our shows, all the hard songs we kindly pass over to him. And he does a wonderful job with all of them, too. He hadn't done holding the bottom of the sea in a long time. We'll get him to do that for you one of these days. But not tonight. But anyway, he's going to do one. I'm so afraid of losing you again.
Sometimes I want to throw my arms around you, but I tremble at the thoughts of giving in, because I know how much it costs to love you, and I'm so afraid of losing you again. Being close to you revives the sorrow that wakes me up and tells me I can't win. Sometimes I wake up in your arms tomorrow, but I'm so afraid of losing you again. If heaven were to hear my heart's confession, wanting you would be my greatest sin. I'm glad that you're no longer my possession, 'cause I'm so afraid of losing you again. Being close to you revives the sorrow that wakes me up and tells me I can't win. I'd love to wake up in your arms tomorrow, but I'm so afraid of losing you again. Yes, I'm so afraid of losing you again.
Good job, Danny. You never disappoint, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
Oh, we got a treat for you tonight. We got Granville coming up next. He's going to go back and do an old Tom T. Hall song for you that we all love to hear, and he does a great job on it. It's called Clayton Delaney. Granville?
I remember the year Clayton Delaney died. They said for the last 2 weeks he suffered and cried. It made a big impression on me, though I was a barefooted kid. At the end he got religion, I'm sure glad that he did. Clayton was the best guitar picker in our town. I thought he was a hero and he used to follow Clayton around. Clayton told me, son, better put that old guitar away. There ain't no money in it, it'll lead you to an early grave. Daddy said he drank a lot, but I could never understand. I knew he used to play up in a high with a 5-piece band. I often wondered why Clayton, who sings so good to me, never took his guitar and made it down in Tennessee. Guess if I'll admit it, Clayton taught me how to drink booze. I can see him half stone picking out the lovesick blues. When Clayton died, I made him a promise I was going to carry on somehow. I'd give $100 if he could only see me now. I remember the year Clayton Delaney died. Nobody never knew it, but I went out in the woods and I cried. I know there's a lot of big preachers that knows a lot more than I do. But could it be the good Lord likes a little pickin' too? I remember the year Clayton Delaney died.
All right, good job, Granville. We got a few new songs for you tonight. I haven't heard anybody do this out in quite some time, so Jack's going to do it for you. Jack comes up and he's going to do a Roger Miller song for you called King of the Road.
Trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. All but 2 hours of pushing broom buys an 8 by 12 4-bit room. I'm a man a means, by no means, king of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found. Short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means, king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of their children, all of their names, every handout in every town, ever locked that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let for 50 cents, no phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom, buys an 8x12 forbidden bloom. I'm a man of means, by no means, king of the road, king of the road, king of the road.
All right. Good job, Jay. Well, we didn't think about that. That would have been. We'll do that next time. Oh, it's Miss Kitty's turn to come back up here. She's going to do an old number. Reach back here quite a ways. Called Heartaches by the Number.
Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew that I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for your knock on my door. I waited, but you must have lost your way. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Yes, the day that I stop counting, that's the way my world will end. Thank you.
Good job, Kitty. That's great. I guess you know who the hardest working person up here is. It's Marla. Oh, anyway, we got to give Dan time to change instruments back here. He just does it all. He can play anything with a string on it, and we just love to hear.
Every time they come up, he goes through all that, and we never say anything more than just he works the hardest. Tell us how he gets those banjos and guitars and flips a switch and makes it talk and all that good stuff.
He'd have to tell you all that because I don't know. He just he builds his own instruments and works on them and builds a lot of instruments for. He built a banjo neck for Buck Trent. Everybody probably knows Buck Trent, and he and Buck's real good friends. They communicate all the time together, and
That one that Porter ran over with the bus?
yeah.
Yeah, that one's been around a while. The one you're talking about's a Baldwin band. That's the old plate one I use. This one here I made when I was 11 years old.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I like the steel guitar, and I liked what Buck was doing, and I figured I'd just imitate it, so it worked out.
It's working.
What year were you 11?
What year was I 11? 1954, or 1964.
1944.
64. I was born in 53, so
Thank you for that. I was having trouble. I didn't want to look dumb.
Ran out of fingers to cipher with.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get on with the show here. We got this next number. Marla keeps us on a strict schedule up here. I'm going to send this song out to Ted. Ted, if you want to come up here and help me on this, it's called a little bit Boot Scoot Boogie. You do a good job on it. Okay. All right, buddy. The one called Boot Scootin' Boogie. Well, out in the country past the city limit sign, there's a honky-tonk, a county line. The joints start jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music, and smoke. It's where all the cowboys go to do the Boot Scoot Boogie. Well, I got a good job, I work hard for my money. Quitting time, I hit that door running. I fire up my old pickup truck and watch the horses run. I go flying down the highway to the hideaway, stuck out in the woods. I do the Boot Scoot Boogie. Yeah, do hill toe, come on baby, let's go Boot Scoot. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, go to town, Boot Scoot Boogie. Well, the bartender says, son, what will it be? I want a shot of that red yonder looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. Oh, we got outlaws, in-laws, crooks and straight. Got whatever it takes to do the Boot Scoot Boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go Boot Scoot. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, go to town, Boot Scoot Boogie. I'll play, Dan. Yeah, the bartender says, son, what will it be? I want a shot of that red yonder looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. Ah, we got outlaws, in-laws, crooks and straight. Got whatever it takes to do the Boot Scoot Boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go Boot Scoot. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, go to town, boo, scoot, boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, go to town, boo, scoot, boogie. All right.
Hey, I'll just say real quick, you would never know these two have been working at the racetrack since last Wednesday, and their last shifts they got off at 3 o'clock today.
All right. Where do they get that energy? I don't know. That's great. Boogie time, I'd do it. Oh, we're going to get Danny back up here. I bet you haven't heard this one in a long time. I know you heard it before. Let's see if you can figure this one out. I won't even tell you the name of it.
My transistor radio comes from far away. When it's night over here, over there, it's breaking day. I remember how good times we had walking in the sand with the beautiful girl that I met made in Japan. The beauty of her face is beyond my wildest dreams, like a cherry blossom blooming in the mountains in the early spring. As we walked by the river and she softly took hold of my hand, that's when I fell deep in love with the girl made in Japan. In the dark of the night, we would lay on Tokyo Bay, and the singing of the birds woke us up at the break of day. And her smiling eyes always seemed to try to understand all the love in my heart for the girl made in Japan. My transistor radio comes from far away. When it's night over here, over there, it's breaking day. She cried when she said she'd been promised to another man. That's when I left my heart with the girl made in Japan. Yes, my heart would always be with the girl made in Japan.
Oh, good job. If you didn't pick up on that the name of that is Girl Made in Japan. But I figure you figured that out by now.
Made in China now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Granville's time. He's going to do an old bluegrass song called East Virginia Blues.
Thank you all, and also I appreciate your prayers for my wife. She wasn't able to be with us tonight. Certainly appreciate your prayers for her. I was born in East Virginia, North Carolina I did go. There I met a fair young maiden, her age and name I did not know. Oh, her hair was dark and curly, and her cheek was rosy red. On her breast she wore a lily, where I longed to lay my head. Molly, dear, go ask your mother if my bride you can ever be. She said, no, come back and tell me you can run away with me. No, I won't Go ask my mother. She is in her bed of rest. In her hand, she holds a dagger to kill the one that I love best. Pretty flowers are made to blossom. Pretty stars are made to shine. Pretty girls are made to marry. But darling, you can't be mine. I'm going back to East Virginia. North Carolina's not my home. I'm going back to East Virginia. That is where that I belong. But my door is always open, and you know you're welcome in. I know I'll always love you, for you're the girl I tried to win.
Good job, Granville. That was wonderful. Oh, this next song's a love song. Well, wait a minute. I'm not even going to introduce this song. I think the man doing it should introduce it. Jack Necessary, would you please do the honors?
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to the romantic, compassionate. Thank you very much. That's what he said. We'd like to take you back just a little bit down memory lane. Think about the time that you first met your sweetheart. I didn't say which sweetheart. The one you're married to, hopefully. You know, I look back and I see when I met my wife. And I'm telling you what, she hasn't been the same since. She was so glad to get me. I was so impressed by her. I was elated. I can imagine what she said. So, I'm going to tell you about how I met her. And I'm telling you, this is a tear jerker. I can see it right now. This crowd, you're going to love it. It was so romantic. See if you like this. Give me a little music there, Dan. I met my baby in a Porta-John line. I had to go and she was looking so fine. My eyes were floating with love on my mind. I met my baby in the Porta-John line. She was standing there looking just like me. We had something in common. We both had to, well, I was standing there pacing, trying to look cool, waiting for my chance to step up to the stool. I met my baby in the Porta-John line. I had to go and she was looking so fine. My eyes were floating with love on my mind. I met my baby in the Porta-John line. I broke the ice and I said, hello. She said, I can't talk. I've really got to go. I said, don't worry, we're in the same boat. Said, it's a good thing, 'cause I'm about to make it float. Well, I met my baby in a Porta-John line. I had to go and she was looking so fine. My eyes were floating with love on my mind. I met my baby in the Porta-John line. Take it down. After our turn, we met outside. We greeted each other with a smile. She said, I think you're the man for me. It's funny how love can make a man go, whee! I met my baby in the porta-john line. I had to go and she was looking so fine. My eyes were floating with love on my mind. I met my baby in the porta-john line. I met my baby in the porta-john line.
I don't know where he got that song from, but it's a good one.
That's one of those I'm gonna rip the audio from the video, put it on the disc, and play it in my truck.
I want to make an announcement right here. My daughter's back here. She come in. And do you have any students with you? My daughter teaches at Northeast State, and she's got one of her students with her. Yeah.
What's she gonna sing?
She teaches medical laboratory, and I'd like to say that a lot of the doctors can't do any type of caring for a patient until they get the results from the lab. So it's a very, very important part that she plays in the medical profession. I am so proud of her. She does a great job. Thank you, baby. Well, anyway, get on with the show here. Kitty's going to come up for one. I've got too much on my heart.
You're having second thoughts. I can tell by the way you look at me. I can tell by what I say. You no longer believe in me. I'm having bad dreams. Can't seem to get back to where we used to be. Sometimes it feels we're worlds apart. And I've got too much on my heart. I've got too much on my heart. And I don't like to feel the pain. And I don't know where to start to make you love me once again. I don't have time to make you understand. Lord, this thing is getting out of hand. Pain shoots through me like a dart. And I've got too much on my heart. Don't be so cold to me. I know you've changed, but it's still hard for me. It's too late, I realize. I can see it in your distant eyes. You needed all of me. But I can't be there like I used to be. Lord, it's tearing me apart. 'Cause I've got too much on my heart. I've got too much on my heart. And I don't like to feel the pain. And I don't know where to start to make you love me once again. I don't have time to make you understand. Lord, this thing is getting out of hand. Pain shoots through me like a dart. And I've got too much on my heart. Pain shoots through me like a dart, and I've got too much on my heart, on my heart. Thank you.
Beautiful song, Kitty. You did a great job, too. That's wonderful. Oh, we got one coming up here. It's Larry Sparks had a big hit out of this. If I can remember the words and get some help from Danny over there on some of it, we might get through it. It's called Blue Virginia Blue. Have you ever been in Richmond in November, where the cold Virginia rain is coming down? Friend, I'm here to tell you it's no pleasure when you're all alone and a stranger to the town. Don't take me wrong, I do like East Virginia, and Richmond's full of hospitality, except for one Virginia girl I know of that's made a total love wreck out of me. Blue Virginia blue, ain't no blue like blue Virginia blue. Ain't no girl in the whole wide world can break your heart like Virginia girl. Ain't no blue like blue Virginia blue. She called me up in St. Paul, Minnesota, said I need you in Richmond right away. Take the bus and I'll meet you at the station. Bring some clothes, I might want you to stay. My bus pulled in the station late this evening. There ain't no one around this place but me. She must have changed her mind or she's forgotten, and her name's not in the phone directory. Blue Virginia blue, ain't no blue like blue Virginia blue. Ain't no girl in the whole wide world can break your heart like Virginia girl. Ain't no blue like blue Virginia blue. I wish I had the money for a taxi and a warm, cozy place to lay me down, instead of standing on the streets of Richmond with the cold Virginia rain coming down. Blue Virginia blue, ain't no blue like blue Virginia blue. Ain't no girl in the whole wide world can break your hearts like Virginia girl. Ain't no blue like blue Virginia blue. Ain't no blue like blue Virginia blue. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that so much. Oh, Danny's got a a good song coming up for you next. But while Danny's getting his instruments changed, they wanted me. We sat around Granville sometimes and tell stories and everything. I was telling them about some of my Navy days, and they said, "Well, tell that story over." I said, "Okay." It takes just a second or two, but when I was in the Navy, my first tour of duty was in Philadelphia, believe it or not, and I was there for about Philadelphia, yeah. So I was there for about 6 months, and I got called into the commander's office. He said, "We put you in to be an honor guard." He said, "You know, your duties will change, and reporting station will be different and everything." I thought, man, that sounds pretty good because I don't have to chip paint, mop floors and all. I'll just go ahead and and I'll be, you know, marching in parades, doing 21 gun salutes, and doing tours of the base and showing people around. And I thought that'd be a whole lot better than mopping floors and chipping paint. So anyway, that's what I did. I was honor guard for quite some times, and we were ordered to report to a big hotel down in Philadelphia one day. They had a big dignitary dinner down there, and we were supposed to go down there. I didn't know what we were going to do, and they told us to give us our orders when we got there. So I got down there, and the chief chef, he said, you men will be some of the servers today. And he looked at me, he says, "And you'll be passing out the butter." I said, "Passing out the butter?" I said, "Okay." He said, "Just follow the man going around with bread," and he said, "Put a pat of butter on each plate." He says, "Now here's the thing." He says, "You can't put but one pat of butter on each plate." He says, "Because we didn't get an order in, and we just got enough for one pat of butter for everybody." I said, "Yes, sir." So we go around the room. He's handing out his rolls and bread. And I'm going by and putting my little tongs with a pat of butter on it on their plate. And we got on up toward the front, and I put a pat of butter on this plate. And this gentleman looked at me. He said, "Hey, sailor," he said, "I'd like 3 or 4 pats of that butter." I said, "I'm sorry, sir." I said, "We just have enough for one pat of butter per person, and I've been told not to give out any more than one pat." He said, "I want 2 or 3. I said, "Well, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I've got orders not to." He looked at me and he said, "You know, you don't know who I am, do you?" I said, "Well, no, sir, I don't recognize you. I don't know who you are." He said, "Well, let me tell you." He said, "I was the co-captain of the football team at Annapolis." He says, "When I graduated with top honors, I went to sea. I spent 24 years in the Navy. I went up through the ranks, come out as a captain. And when I got retired from the Navy, I went back home to New Jersey." I thought, New Jersey. And he said, "I ran for state senate." He said, "I won." He said, "I did 2 tours of the state senate." He said, "Then I run for U.S. Senate." He said, I've won that." He said, "And that's what I am now. I'm a sitting U.S. Senator." I said, "Well, that's very, very good. That's quite an accomplishment, sir." And I thought a second. I said, I don't guess you know who I am either, do you?" He said, "No, sailor, I don't know who you are." I said, "I'm the man with the butter." Now, I'm going to tell you, I want to clarify, about 90% of that story's true. Oh, Chuck, he's over in the Navy, so you know how them honor guards were, don't you, Chuck? Had some good duty. Never sail. Oh, we're going to get Danny to do one called Big Win.
From daylight to dusk, we've been working in the dust, picking cotton, working side by side. Now I can't forget, yes, I remember yet, way my daddy looked at me and cried, "Son, big wind's coming. Listen to the humming. Hurry up, son, be quick, don't stall. You know I can't be slow. Hit the kids and get below. If we don't hurry, it'll surely get us all." I ran across the field, so scared my lips were sealed. Warned my mom the storm was on its way. I knew I'd won my race when I saw my mammy's face and the way she looked at me and cried, son, big wind's coming, listen to the humming, hurry up, son, be quick, don't stall. You know we can't be slow, let the kids get below, if we don't hurry, it'll surely get us all. Well, Dad was on the cellar. By now the sky was yellow. Wind was blowing, trees were falling. And outside I heard him crying as he lay there dying. Seems I could still hear him calling, son, big wind's coming. Listen to the humming. Hurry up, son, be quick, don't stall. You know we can't be slow. Get the kids and get below. If we don't hurry, it'll surely get us all. Big wind's coming.
Good job, dude. All right. That was a good one. They're all good, though. Well, it's Granville's time to get up here. Granville could have written this song. He didn't write it, but he could have. And he kind of puts a little twist on it. It's called Hard to Be Humble. So, yeah.
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when I'm perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I'm getting better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a whale of a man. Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. I know I could get plenty of girlfriends, some that would love me a lot. That would cause a big problem. I could not keep the one that I've got. She's my sweetheart, my wife, and my girlfriend. Everything I need all in one. Of a daytime we look at things different, but at night we go out and have fun. Lord, it's hard to be humble when I'm perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I'm getting better looking each day. Lord, it's hard to be humble. I must be a whale of a man. Lord, it's hard to be Granville, but I'm doing the best that I can. Oh Lord, it's really hard to be Granville, but I'm doing the best that I can.
Good job, Granville.
You gonna take off now?
I thought I saw Danny Hughes come in earlier. Is Danny here? There he is. It's Kay with you. We put some couple songs in here. Kay loves to hear Jack do some gospel songs, and we got a couple more later in the next set during the show. But we got one for Kay right now. And Linda pitched this song to Jack a while back, and everywhere we play, usually he gets a request for it. So we're going to get Jack to do it. This one called Wayfaring Stranger. And after this song, Marla, we're going to take a break and do your thing, okay?
I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger while traveling through this world of woe where there's no sickness, pain, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds may gather round me. I know my way is rough and steep, but beauteous fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I want to wear a crown in glory. I want to wear it in that great land. I want to shout salvation story in concert with the blood-washed band. I'm going there to see my Savior. He said he'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm only going over home.
Great job. We're going to get Danny up to start the second set off with, one called The Wanted Man. And I might say something about Carl. I knew Carl for many, many years. I went back, way back with Carl years ago. But I used to watch him sit right back there, and nothing was said about his music, but I would venture to say that 90% of the songs that we did when he was back there singing along with him, because he knew every song in the book, didn't you, Miss? Here. But we're going to do one called Wanted Man.
Wanted man in California, wanted man in Buffalo, wanted man in Kansas City, wanted man in Ohio, wanted man in Mississippi, wanted man in old Cheyenne. Wherever you might look tonight, you might see this wanted man. I might be in Colorado or Georgia by the sea, working for some man who may not know who I might be. If you ever see me coming, and if you know who I am, don't breathe it to nobody, 'cause you know I'm on the lam. Wanted man by Lucy Watson, wanted man by Jeannie Brown, wanted man by Nellie Johnson, wanted man in this next town. Well, I've had all that I wanted of a lot of things I've had, a lot more than I needed of some things that turned out bad. I got sidetracked in El Paso, stopped to get myself a map. Went the wrong way into Juarez with Juanita on my lap. Well, I went to sleep in Shreveport, woke up in Abilene, wondering why I'm wanted at some town halfway between. Wanted man in Albuquerque, wanted man in Baton Rouge, wanted man in Tallahassee, wanted man in Baton Rouge. Well, there's someone out to get me anywhere that I might be. Wherever you might look tonight, you might get a glimpse of me. Wanted man in California, wanted man in Buffalo, wanted man in Kansas City, wanted man in Ohio, wanted man in Mississippi, wanted man in old Cheyenne. Wherever you might look tonight, you might see this wanted man.
Good job, Danny. Thank you. All right. Oh, we got Miss Kitty coming up to do a Dolly Parton song for you, one called Jolene.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. And he talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Now you can have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. Now I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Thank you.
Good job, Kitty. Oh, this next one, this is the only reason Danny Hughes come up here. We're going to send this one out to Danny called the Tennessee Stud. Along about 1825, I left Tennessee very much alive. Never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding that Tennessee Stud. Had me some trouble with my sweetheart, Paul. One of her brothers was about outlaw. Sent her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, and I got away on the Tennessee Stud. Tennessee Stud is long and lean, the color of the sun, eyes are green. He's got the nerve and he's got the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. Rode on down to no man's land, crossed the river called the Rio Grande. Raced my horse against Spaniard foe, won me a skinful of silver and gold. Me and a gambler, we couldn't agree, we got in a fight over Tennessee. Pulled our guns and he fell with a thud, and I got away on the Tennessee Stud. Tennessee Stud is long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes are green. He's got the nerve and he's got the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. I got as lonesome as a man could be, dreaming of my girl in Tennessee. Tennessee Stud's green eyes turned blue, for he was a thinking of his sweetheart too. We loped right back across Arkansas, I whipped her brother and I whipped her pa. Saw that girl with the golden hair, she was a riding a Tennessee mare. Stirrup to stirrup and side to side, we crossed the mountains and the valleys wide. Come to Big Muddy and we forded up flood on the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee Stud. There's a pretty baby girl on the cabin floor, little horse cold laying by the door. Love that girl with the golden hair, and the Tennessee Stud loves the Tennessee mare. Tennessee stud is long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes are green. He's got the nerve and he's got the blood. There never was a house like the Tennessee stud. All right, thank you. Oh, we're gonna get Gramble up here to do a little song for you called Patches. For Shirley and George. This for Shirley and George. He put this in there just for you, George. He said you really like this song, and we put her in there.
Now and then some old friend will call me, tell me there's someone I'd like to meet. I don't have the heart to start all over, 'cause my heart is laying at another's feet. And you just don't put new patches on old garments. I don't want no one else on my mind. I don't need nobody new to cling to. I still love someone I've known a long, long time. I have built a world around a memory, and she's the only one that I let in. Every time I try to love somebody, in my mind I'm loving her again. And you just don't put new patches on old garments. I don't want no one else on my mind. I don't need nobody new to cling to. I still love someone I've known a long, long time.
Good job, Granville. Good job. Well, this next song Jack's going to do, we're going to dedicate this to Miss Pierce. I think Carl loved this song, and Jack does a wonderful, wonderful job on it. So we'll get him called the Good Old Gospel Ship after Danny gets his guitar. I'm supposed to take a little longer when he changes instruments. Sometimes I just don't do that. No excuse. Put the pressure on Dan.
I have good news to bring, and that is why I sing. All my joy with you I'll share. I'm gonna take a trip in the old gospel ship and go sailing up through the air. I'm gonna take a trip in the old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the sky. I'm gonna shout and sing until the heavens ring when I'm bidding this world goodbye. If you're ashamed of me, you have no cause to be, for with Christ I am an heir. And when that ship pulls in, I'll leave this world of sin and go sailing up to the air. I'm gonna take a trip in the old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the sky. I'm gonna shout and sing until heavens ring when I'm bidding this world goodbye. Oh, I can hardly wait. I know I'll not be late. I'm gonna spend my time in prayer. And when that ship pulls in, I'll leave. This world of sin and go sailing up through the air. I'm gonna take a trip in the good old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the sky. I'm gonna shout and sing until heavens ring when I'm bidding this world goodbye. When I'm bidding this world goodbye. This world goodbye.
Great job. Good job. Great job. Oh, Danny, we got Danny back up here. He's got a good one for you called Sam's Place.
There's a place down the street we call Sam's Place. It starts jumping every day when the sun goes down. You can always find me down at Sam's Place, for that's where the gang all hangs around. There's old Shimmy shaking Tina, she hails from Pasadena, always had a good smile on her face. There's old Hoochie Coochie Hattie, she comes from Cincinnati, and there's always a party at Sam's Place. Well, they've got a swinging band down at Sam's Place. You can hear 'em picking 20 blocks away. They're playing country music down at Sam's Place. They play from sundown till the break of day. There's old Jimmy shaking Tina, she hails from Pasadena, always got a big smile on her face. There's old Hoochie Coochie Hattie, she comes from Cincinnati, and there's always a party at Sam's Place. You can always find me at Sam's Place.
Thank you.
Oh, that was great, Danny. Danny does a wonderful job. I just love picking music with him. He just does it so well. This next song Kitty's going to do, I tell you what, Patty Loveless had a big hit on this thing, and if she did it any better than Kitty, I can see why it sold almost 1 million copies. It went to about number 2 on the charts at one time. Didn't make it to 1, but it got to number 2. But if Kitty would put a record out, I believe it'd go to number 1. I really do. Just listen to this to you. You never leave Harlan alive. I'm going to do more listening than picking on this.
Me too.
In the deep, dark hills of eastern Kentucky, that's the place where I traced my bloodline. And it's there I read on a hillside gravestone, you'll never leave Harlan alive. Oh, my grandfather's dead, across the Cumberland mountains, where he took a pretty girl to be his bride. Said, won't you walk with me out of the mouth of this holler? We'll never leave Harlan alive. Where the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day, and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life just thinking of how to get away. No one ever knew there was coal in them mountains till a man from the northeast arrived, waving $100 bills. Said, I'll pay for your minerals, but he never left Harlan alive. Grandma sold out cheap, and they moved out west to Pineville, to a farm where big rich land river winds. And I bet they danced them a dance, and they laughed and sang a new song. Who said we'll never leave Harlan alive? But the times they got hard, and tobacco wasn't selling. But old Granddad knew what he'd do to survive. He went and dug for Harlan coal and sent the money back to Grandma. But he never left Harlan alive. When the sun comes up about 10 in the morning and the sun goes down about 3 in the day, and you fill your cup with whatever bitter brew you're drinking, and you spend your life digging coal from the bottom of your grave. You'll never leave Harlan You'll never leave Harlan alive. Thank you.
Beautiful, Kitty. Great job. I hope you paid attention to this bass player back here, because he did a wonderful job on that, too. He's not only a great singer, he can play that bass like nobody's business. We'll turn him loose every once in a while on that bass. He goes wild when we're over at Granville's practice.
Especially after a bowl of banana pudding.
After a bowl of banana pudding. Oh, Jack, I'm telling you, he'll work in a big old second helping of banana pudding with Shelby. He'll say, I'll take the plates upstairs. He said, I'll take them up there. Then he comes down with a big old another bowl of banana pudding.
That's good preaching, isn't it?
We're going to do one here called Lily's White Lies. Well, I might not be the best looking guy in the world, but she said it was so. Said she'd follow me wherever I go. She said in my arms she felt like a queen. Lily was the answer to this country boy's dream. Lily's white light made me believe that I was the only man she'd ever need. I couldn't see the truth when it was there right before my eyes. I guess I was blinded by Lily's white light. Well, if I had a chance to do it all over again, Lord, I'd do it the same. Fall just as fast and hard as pouring down rain. Let her do it one more time, bring tears to my eyes. If I could hear whispers of Lily's white light, Lily's white light made me believe that I was the only man she'd ever need. I couldn't see the truth when it was there right before my eyes. I guess I was blinded by Lily's white light. Yes, I was blinded by Lily's white light. Lily's white light.
Good job, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, we got Gramble. He's going to go a gospel song for us. From Heaven to a Lonely Dark Hill. After Danny changes instruments over here. Are you ready?
Yeah, this is sort of an Easter song, but it's a few days after Easter. I just thought I'd go for it anyway.
They won't throw eggs at you. They don't have eggs. They done gone.
He said if you throw tomatoes at him, take them out of the can. Go ahead, Graham.
One day on a bright April morning, with the sun streaking over the sky, stood a man with his hands tied behind him, awaiting his summons to die. From the lovely bright places of heaven to a world filled with trouble and fear, so that all of our sins could be forgiven, Christ came and died for us here. The birds hushed their singing at sunrise, for Christ had his place to fulfill. From the lovely bright places of heaven to a cross on a lonely dark hill. Through the gates of the city he staggered, unable to carry his cross. As he fell to the ground with his burden, he prayed for the souls that were lost. Just ahead lays the mountain of Calvary, where he must drink of sin's bitter cup. You could hear hammers ring in the stillness, then the soldiers were lifting him up. There was sorrow and pain all around him, even the flowers in bloom were wilting and bowing their heads low near the cross on that spring afternoon. Then suddenly the heavens were darkened over land where his footsteps had trod. A man looked at him and spoke softly, surely this was the Son of God. They laid him in the tomb late that evening. That's where they thought he would stay. But the ground could not hold him. His Father restored him, and he is our Savior today. No, the ground could not hold him. His Father restored him, and he is our Savior today.
Good job, Gary. Good job. Oh, we got Jack to do another one for you. It's a little up-tempo Hallelujah meeting. He does a wonderful job on this. I think this is the one he got an encore on. First time he ever done it here, Marlon.
Yeah, he tried to stone me since. Just got to find a place to get on this song. You'll see.
Let me explain to him. Encore is French for do it again.
Didn't know that.
Tell what
That wasn't too bad, was it? I'd like to hear that again, brother. Won't that be a hallelujah meeting when we step on the other side? We're the saints of old, standing with the people to welcome us across the tide. We'll lift glad hands together, go shouting all through the land. And when you think it's just about it, it'll happen all over again. Oh, what a celebration for getting where we've been. We're standing on the top of Zion, triumphant over sin. First the angels will start singing, then the joy bells start ringing. Then prepare ye all of heaven when the saints go marching in. Won't that be a hallelujah meeting when we step on the other side? We're the saints of old, standing with the people to welcome us across the tide. We'll lift glad hands together, go shouting all through the land. And when you think it's just about it, it'll happen all over again. Well, I've been laughed at here for shouting since many long years ago. I got more than just religion when Jesus saved my soul. I got a way down deep salvation like no mortal tongue can tell, and a standing invitation to a hallelujah spell. Won't that be a hallelujah meeting when we step on the other side? We're the saints of old, standing with the people to welcome us across the tide. We'll lift glad hands together, go shouting all through the land. And when you think it's just about it, it'll happen all over again. When you think it's just about it, it'll happen all over again.